Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I thought I would share my winter essentials with all of you because winter is here officially. It's cold and I am freezing because I am that sort of person who gets cold very easily. But for today's video, I thought I would share all of my winter essentials, all the products that get me through the winter season. Winter is all about nourishing your skin, nourishing your hair, and so all of these products make me feel my best during this cozy season. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. So in terms of skincare, the first thing that you can add into your skincare routine is a nice hydrating toner, and the first one that I would like to recommend is this Klairs Supple Preparation Unscented Toner, and this one is specifically good for combination skin. I have combination to oily skin. Sometimes I do get flaky skin, but mostly my skin is combination. So this one is great for those skin types, and also if you have sensitive skin, this is going to be great. I love this because this is not completely lightweight. As you can see, this one is a very nice basic toner that you can add into your skincare routine. This is not going to interact with any of your other active products or active serums that you're using. I find that this is a very basic, no BS formula. This is my second bottle of this toner and I've almost emptied this one as well. So that is how much I love this. So if you have combination skin, you can get this toner. And for dry skin people or people who want a toner that is way more moisturizing, so if you want a milky toner, I think this Tirtir Milk Skin Toner is really good. For me personally, this can be slightly thick, but I can get away with using this one as well when I feel like my skin needs that extra layer of hydration or moisturization. This might be a little too much for people who have oily skin. Next, I have two moisturizers to recommend for winter. The first one being this Requil oil-free moisturizer, and I like this a lot as someone who has combination skin, and to be honest, for the price point, this is a very nice creamy formulation. Next, I have the moisturizing cream from Cerave. Good thing about this one is that it doesn't give you that oily film when you apply it, which most thick moisturizers are gonna give you, but this one has a mattifying kind of formula, so this is great. Next, I have two products which I don't know which category to put in because I feel like these are also like my body care essentials, but the first one being of course Boroline. Basically, just you need a Boroline during winter. Dry cracked feet, dry hands, dry elbows, anything that needs healing, just slather the Boroline on. It's gonna fix itself. And same thing goes for something like a Vaseline. Like, what do I say about Vaseline? I like to take a little bit of Vaseline and slather it on my lips during winter and then go to bed. And I'm gonna wake up with the most moisturized lips of my life. But I also have one traditional lip balm to recommend. Another one of those basic products. I have loved this so much that I have a literal dent in here. I think I've hit pan on this. I can't open it right now, but this, my friends, oh my goodness. I have a bunch of other fancy lip balms as well, but I wanted to keep this video as basic as possible. But to be honest, gotta say, nothing beats the OG Vaseline lip therapy, and I have it in the cocoa butter variant. I don't know, but I'm just saying, if you need one lip balm to help you this winter, just stick with this basic Vaseline lip therapy. Now that we're done with my skincare recommendations, I want to talk about some hair care favorites. The first hair care product is this Parachute Rosemary Enriched Coconut Hair Oil. I also love the OG Parachute Hair Oil. We all know that giant Parachute hair oil that we keep outside in the sun during the day and then apply it on our hair. Love that stuff, and I have recently tested this one. This one's also good. This one has rosemary infused in it, and it's also an easy hair oil to apply. And you can also mix in this next hair oil that I have, which is the Wishcare cold pressed 100% pure castor oil. Never use castor oil directly to your hair because it's extremely sticky. You do need to mix in castor oil with your favorite hair oil, whichever one you love. Just mix that castor oil in and you're gonna get the softest hair of your life. Next thing I want to talk about is a hair conditioner, and this one is from Dove, the Peptide Bond Strength 1 minute conditioner. This is something that I have actually recently tested out, and if I have to be honest, this one has shown me real results, like instant results. My hair feels extremely smooth within just one wash. So I don't really know if this peptide bond strength thing is real or not, but I do think my hair feels really soft whenever I wash my hair with this particular conditioner. So this is great for winter. The last thing in terms of hair care is this hair serum from Streax Professional, and I really love this. I have used this quite a lot, and I always love using a nice hair serum after washing my hair. When my hair is, let's say, 60% dry, that's when I like to add in my hair serum, and I think it has always worked for me. This hair serum is great. It smells like shampoo. So if you love the smell of shampoo, you're gonna love this in your hair, and it's also nice and nourishing. And I find that whenever I want to comb my hair, it's always a better idea to put in some hair serum and then comb your hair. Now that we're done with my hair care favorites, I'm going to talk about some body care products, because again, the same thing applies to body care as well. I like to switch up all of my body care products to suit the season. First up, I have this shower gel that I'm currently obsessed with, and this is the Dove Restorative Body Wash with Triple Hydration Serum, the one that has jojoba oil in it. This is the one that I love. I've already emptied the one earlier and I've got myself another one. That is how much I love using this. This is a nice nourishing body wash. It has a nice spa-like feel to it. It makes my skin nice and moisturized, and I am relying on this particular body wash for this winter. In terms of body wash, if you want something more fancy, you can also try the Body Shop Shower Cream in Shea for dry skin. This one is also great if you want to pamper yourself, if you want to go that extra mile for yourself. This one is also nice and nourishing. It also gives a nice spa-like feel because of its fragrance. So love this as well. And a staple body scrub, body polish for me during winter has to be, hands down, the Dove Exfoliating Body Polish in crushed macadamia and rice milk. I swear to God, I have smelled all the other variants. Nothing smells better than this one. Someone said it smells like vanilla wafers online, and I must say I totally agree. It smells delicious. It smells like something you would just want to eat. You would just want on your pancake. Something delicious. This exfoliates my skin really well, but at the same time, I think it also smoothens out my skin somehow. And I am almost at the end of this one. I think I have almost emptied mine. But yeah, if you're confused between which variant to go for, you should definitely get this macadamia and rice milk one. Next, for post shower care, I have my Plum body lotions. Love these body lotions so much. Love the formulation of these. I don't necessarily love the marshmallow melt. I have emptied this vanilla caramello one so many times, but I still love it. I still end up using these. I rely on these. I would love to know your review of their body butters because I'm yet to try those out. But I'm first going to finish these and then I'm going to move on to the body butter because I can't be having that many body lotions. And the last body care product is going to be this Nivea Pearl and Beauty Radiance Deodorant. I have smelled so many deodorants in the market, but I just keep coming back to the smell of this one particularly. I love how this smells. It's feminine, but at the same time, it has like a muskiness to it. It's warm, but not too sickly sweet. I have used quite a lot of this actually over this whole year, but particularly for winter, I love this. And I think I might also get the Pearl and Beauty original one. Like this one is the Radiance version, but I think I might get the original as well because that's also a nice cozy fragrance for winter. Now we've reached the point of the video where I talk about some fragrance. First up, I want to recommend two body mists. The first one being the Victoria's Secret Pink Warm and Cozy Body Mist. This is so cozy. Like I use this around the house so much. I have got a nice dent on it, as you can see. It smells... If cozy was a fragrance, this would be it. Super sweet, warm, but it's not sickly sweet at the same time. This is the one that I save for those cozy days where I just want to have like a nice cup of tea or hot chocolate and I want to sit in my bed, like cozied up, watch something on Netflix after I've had like a warm shower. This is that body mist. So, oh my god, that sounds like a dream right now. I would love to do that. Next body mist is the Bath & Body Works body mist in the Stars. And again, whenever I smell this, I just feel cozy. I feel like I am just surrounded by a warm blanket and I want to eat all kinds of sweet things because this has a nice spun sugar fragrance. There's some sort of spicy notes in here as well, which make it smell really festive. It just reminds me of Christmas and like fairy lights and all things cozy and winter coated. So love this one as well. And lastly, I want to talk about some perfumes that I think are great for winter. The first one being my OG favorite, the Plum Smoke and Vanilla. I think this is quite underrated if I'm being honest, and I actually prefer this one to the Vanilla Caramello one. I don't really like that one as much as I like this because I think this is so appropriate for so many age groups because this isn't too gourmand. Like sometimes there are some vanilla fragrances which can be a little too much, like sickly sweet and smells too much like a pastry shop. But this one smells like a nice uplifting vanilla fragrance. It's warm, but at the same time it's not screechy. Love this stuff, and yeah, I don't even know how I have this much left because I've used this one a lot. Next fragrance is this new discovery. This is called Fragrance World Liquid Run. Wow, now this one is a much more mature, spicy. This one has a lot more going on in terms of vanilla. This is also a vanilla based fragrance, but more ambery, more spicy, and this one is quite unisex if I'm being honest. This one is I think a dupe for some Parfums de Marly fragrance. This one dries down into the most warm, spicy, sweet vanillic concoction, which again, love for winter, and it also has a nice booziness to it, which is great. Next fragrance is something that I've tried from Muse Beauty, and this is called Vanilla Goddess, and I think this is a dupe for Burberry Goddess if I'm not wrong, but this one is not actually as strong as the OG Burberry Goddess, which can be a little too much for some people. Personally for me, I think it's a little bit too much, but I think this one is a nice dupe of that fragrance. This again is a vanilla fragrance. I mean, all of these come in the same category, but they have like slight differences in terms of notes. It's basically a lavender plus vanilla combination fragrance. This one is more fresh than the other vanillas that I have just suggested. But yeah, this is a no-brainer again for winter. And the last fragrance is something that I'm pulling out of the archives. This is something that I've talked about so much in my perfume days, but this one is called Rich Warm Addictive from Zara, their tobacco collection, and this brings back a lot of memories for me. As the name suggests, it is rich, it's warm, and it's addictive, and if you want to smell edible, you need to try this one. Now those are all the recommendations I have for winter, all things cute and cozy and warm. And I hope you have a good winter. Keep yourself hydrated. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.